Okay, it's actually recording for once, which is a miracle. My hotkeys just won't work for whatever reason. My OBS hotkeys don't work, so I always have to go and check. I'm trying to decide now whether or not to open even more Dominaria because I'm still missing a lot of stuff that I want. And I still need some more wild cards to feel comfortable actually using them, which is quite the ironic conundrum. You have these wild cards, but you don't want to use them because you have so few. I'm just not excited about any other sets, so I think I am going to do another 15 Dominaria. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, baby. Every time I get Mythic or Rare Wild card, I'm going to add a Fluttershy pony right here to thank the gods. So savage. I don't know if you're there, Brosif, the guy that messaged me, but pretty slow. I open my packs pretty slowly because I play a lot of limited, so it's how I slowly learn the cards before I enter limited. And plus, I like to enjoy them, so I do it slowly. You've already missed about 130 of them, though, unfortunately. Now I'm starting to get a lot of dust. I'm always going to call it dust. I think everyone's always going to call it dust. Very happy about that. I did not want to spend wild cards on him, but right now he's in the night deck I want to run. I only have, I think I opened one and I crafted one, so we'll have a look at that after this, but that's useful. Her, I have a huge crush on, but that is my personal taste. I don't think she's objectively sexy, and what I'm looking for in Dominaria is to try and find some semblance of sexy. Like, do the artist and does WotC care about it at all? Like, do they just tone it down completely, or do they just have a very niche idea of what sexy is? The obvious answer is that they've become far too modest. Yeah, she's just my personal type. She's not objectively super sexy. I'm happy that she's in full plate because it makes sense that she'd be in full plate, but I don't mind boob plate. I wish there was still boob plate. If you ask women that go to Renaissance festivals that get custom costumes, they want boob plate most of the time. They know that it doesn't make sense. They know that it is dangerous, and they're nerds as well, so they like historical accuracy, but they like the boob plate. Who wouldn't like boob plate? I think that's what they fail to understand. It's just this like sort of virtue signaling slash white knighting without even really considering the majority of people. So I just find it silly. Daring archaeologist. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think it's my third one. Um, Sergeant at Arms enters the battlefield with escape too. I still probably wouldn't play that even if it was knights instead. I didn't know how I felt about this guy. I don't know how I feel about all 5 of the monocolor guys. Obviously, I got the Vanillish Captain and I was happy about it, but I still don't know how I feel about him. I saw Rogue Deck Builder using this to decent effect yesterday, so. But, like, this is probably the most useful one, right? Because green is often mono and you can ramp, and the rest I have issues with for one reason or another. Like, the blue Jin is just stupid. I think it's a 0/4. It gains +1/+1. I swear I've already opened 4 of him for each basic island, and that's just a terrible, terrible terrible benefit that's not worth the 3 blue, I feel like. This is my 7th Traxxas. There are commons that I still haven't opened, but I've had 7 Traxxases. Thorn Elemental is one of my favorite cards. Wrath Strong, Ship's Mage. You may cast Historic spells as though they had flash. He'll be interesting for Commander and Brawl. Yeah, so I think after this I'm gonna do some deck building. Keep the rest of my gems that I have now for events. Damn it! That has happened twice now. I need to go check now just to see if that was a Jetto that I saw. I had one before, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Oh, was it Joda? I thought it was Jetto. Okay. Why did J-O-D not work? Oh, G. I did J-E-D. So I think that's what it was I opened. Did you see it? If you're there watching, or if anyone's watching, was it Joda? Sorry I didn't see your hi message. I have a small laptop to the side here because I don't have 2 monitors at the moment because I just moved countries. And the chat box is like super mega small. I think you're the first person that's ever said anything in a stream that I've done. So many people are lurkers. Granted, I haven't streamed that long, so. But thanks for stopping by. Hope I can be entertaining. For the Weatherlight, look at the top 5 cards of your library and reveal a historic card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library. And I feel like sagas should be historic. Doesn't it seem like sagas should be historic? Not a fan of that. See, he's the 3 monocolor that I was talking about. How is he worth it? I just don't see it. If it was for each blue source of mana that you control, I don't feel like it would be overpowered if it was for each blue source. But they were just, I feel like, far too afraid of it being too powerful or something, and made it basic island, which is just bleh, meh. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. Red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player this turn. Deals that much damage plus 2 to that permanent or player instead. Meh. I'm glad to be picking up all the birds, though. I will make a bird deck eventually. I need Benalia. That is not Benalia, but I haven't opened that up yet. X and 2 green. Look at the top X cards of your library. You may put any number of land or legendary permanent cards. Convert a mana cost X or less from among them. Alright, so it's like a Genesis wave. But it's a legendary sorcery. That's cool. I feel like I remember people talking about this. Because I did look at the spoilers when they were just text from being leaked. But since then I haven't seen a huge amount. That's cool. I'm going to check the price on that just out of curiosity to see if it's having any movement. That's the wrong Kamal. There we go. 149. Not really. So, not going to cut it. I still don't know how I feel about the legendary sorceries. I've been playing with the Mox Amber in my Knights deck, and I almost never use it. So it's just it's a dead draw most of the time. And I'm playing like 14 legendaries, so that's another stupid sticker. If I could get one more mythic, I'd be very happy. I mean, I'm gonna get one in the chest, I suppose, but that's not a mythic. Squee, I love you, but you're not a mythic, my friend. See, Freyalise is somewhat sexy. Like, I feel like druids could easily be logically sexy. Like, they don't wear many clothes. Druids, pyromancers, and fire elementals is a perfect opportunity, as well as angels, for them to have sexiness and for it to be logical. That's my problem, is I feel like they've just abandoned it completely, abandoned any sense of logic with beauty and sexiness. I bet the next Liliana isn't sexy at all, which will be a real bummer because she's always reveled in her sexuality and used it as a weapon and as a tool. Oh, Multani. That's definitely my fourth Multani. I'm not gonna play it. It's just not good enough. I prefer the old Multani. The old Multani had a Shroud and just this was better in a couple other ways. Merfolk is another example of an opportunity to be logically sexy. They're underwater creatures. So what have we got? 10 mythic, 26 rare, 52 uncommon, 45 uncommon. Sorry, man, if you're there and I can't. I gotta. This chat box. I need to figure out how to. Are you still there? Tell me if you're still there because I can't see the current viewer count. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Doing pretty good. I'm not doing pretty good with the fact that I told myself I wasn't going to spend anything on these packs on Magic on Arena until they properly fixed the economy and seemed like they had a good sense of where the game should be. But what can I say? Dominaria hype, right? All right. Let's see how much I can complete my night deck at the moment. What I need to craft. So I did craft 2 History of Benalias. I think I will blow for the 4th. I think I'll play it. Cool, man. I'm glad you're still here. Thanks for stopping by and seeing if I can be entertaining. It's hard when you first start, right? Like, normally I'm super crude and confident, but when I get on stream, yeah, it just takes a while, I guess. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Any suggestions for this night deck? I'm currently mid gold. I think no, actually I lost. I think I'm down to the last gold because I was tinkering with stupid decks. I would say on average I'm a diamond player. I'm primarily a limited player, so I'm not fantastic at standard deck building. This was in there just to see if it would be any good. Still not sure about it. Am I going to have to craft both of the Night ofs? Okay, so I opened one more Malice, which is good. Oh wait, did I open 2? See, it's bugged right now. The collection manager's messed up. Where's the other one? Yeah, I've only opened one of each in 90 plus 30, 120 packs. I've had to craft all of these, but they're just absolutely necessary for a night deck. How long have you been playing Magic, or do you just watch it, whatnot? Sorry about my terrible audio. I still haven't ordered a mic. If I get any reasonable amount of viewers, either here on YouTube, I'll blow the cash on one. See, there I just censored myself. I was going to say blow my load on one. That's just crude, though. But I'm crude, so whatever. I'm thinking about getting I think it's called a Blue Yeti. I do want to try these Triumph of Gerards, though. I opened another one, so I'm not sure if it'll be decent, but I need to. See, this is a new bug that's happened with the recent patch. You used to be able to always hit this button right here to view your deck. In the way that makes logical sense in real life. But as soon as you start tinkering with it, if you haven't already clicked it, it just disappears, which is annoying. Alright, what else do we have? I think the chat's updating now. Cool. I think it is. I'm pretty open to deck suggestions. I like playing a variety of decks. I play all 5 colors. And I'm terrible at standard deck building. I have decision paralysis. So if you have any suggestions, feel free. I think 3 Benelish Marshals is good enough for now. 3 Radiant Destinies is good enough for now. The main thing I'm missing is another Benelish Marshal, another Radiant Destiny, another the Benelish Saga, which is just super ridiculous. Although I played a game about an hour ago where I had this Saga as well as the Gerard one, and annoyingly it didn't create a token before Gerard triggered and it fizzled. I would have thought that they've oversimplified Magic nowadays, that it would have put the token out first. But nope, it didn't. Did I get another Ariel? No. I think I'll test this for now. Obviously I need to take cards out, but see, this just keeps being a dead draw for me. I do want to test this, so I'm going to keep that in. Maybe I'll just take out all the removal. Oh, these were placeholders for the night, so those can go. There's three removal, 4, 5. She's in just for testing purposes, but not enough room. 6 removal. 6 removal might be too much for a somewhat aggressive night deck. The question is what to cut. Don't like the double block on Vraskas, especially since I'm playing 4 unclaimed territories, which is a huge way that I get my mana fixing. Did I get another of the new black-white dual land? Where is it? I'll start a game here in a minute if you're there. So just hold on a second and we'll see how this Knights do. Try with this two Triumph of Gerards. I still don't know if it's worth it because it can fizzle so hard. I mean, it can fizzle 3 times basically, and that's not great. I guess I'm going to take out a Binding, a Vraskas. This is a dead draw every time I've played it, but it's so pretty. It's a Mox. I have to try it. What's my land count? Maybe I can go on this land. I know you're supposed to do 22 or 26, but it doesn't seem to make a difference for me. 18, 22, 18, 20, 24. I don't know if 23 would cut it. I mean, I guess the amber sort of counts, so maybe. Oh, just decide already. Screw it. We'll try less lands. So how are you doing? Do you have a beta key? Boy, I must have been on a losing streak earlier because although that does happen, I end up playing copper players. I played one copper player 3 times in a row and wanted to write him a formal letter of apology. And then right after that, I played another different copper player 3 times in a row, who actually managed to beat me once, but the other 2 games were very one-sided. This is a nice new board. I haven't had it yet. That's a pretty good hand. Let's see if nope, he's doing the impolite Evolving Wilds. Like, turn 1 Evolving Wilds, just do it on your own turn. I mean, I guess I know people like to keep to their habits, and it is better to do it on your opponent's turn. There's no reason to play this yet. You like Skyrim? Check out my shirt. Tell me if you know where that's from in Skyrim. I'll be very impressed if you do. Is he playing black? I don't know if this tells me whether or not he's playing black or not. Probably not playing white, so we'll go with Grace. There it is. Power 2 or less. And I just removed most of my removal. Oh, that was almost up. No, I don't have another white. It would have been really nice to have another white. But looks like it's another Malice. I do this. I like to leave a black-white open, even though there's no plays for me, because it might trick him into thinking I have something that I don't. So that's something I do, even though I don't want to, because it takes so long in this with their system. I think they fixed their land tapping issue. I don't know if you know, but there's this annoying as hell tapping issue where you tap your land and they move around all over the board. But it looks to be fixed. I haven't had a huge amount of lands out yet, so that's yet to be determined, but I was just going to say they should have made a female version of the Knights. Are these both female? One is, but meh. So they are playing white, and they managed to. How did I miss that? Oh no, that was before they played the Grove. But I didn't draw another white, nor do I have a legendary to use the Ember. So I do love the Saga animations as they enter. They're really good. And these tokens are super beautiful. It's just, the art of Dominaria is beautiful in the sense that the artists are clearly very talented that they commissioned. I just find it to be a huge bummer that they're so afraid of anything sexy whatsoever. that does not help me get the history of Benalia out. He's not legendary. It looks like the unclaimed territories pop up faster now too. It used to be really slow when you clicked on them. Alright, these have first strike, so this is protection from white. Perhaps, I don't know if I should go in with both knights or just the Malice. If I go in with the Malice, I think I'll keep one because I want to be able to block his Steel Leaf if he doesn't use it. So we will go in with the Malice. Suck it. Yeah, so I'm fine with them having less sexiness with, like, battlefield humans, because humans are vulnerable, they should have lots of armor, but everywhere else is lacking sexy, right? Tell me I'm wrong that they can't logically have sexy angels, sexy pyromancers, sexy, like, fire elementals and druids. It's a fantastic excuse to have sexiness, but we'll never see it again. Sarah will never be shown beautiful and voluptuous ever again, unless something seriously changes at Wizards, but it doesn't seem to be. I like Mouth Defeat a lot. I've not played it, but it's a cool card. Yeah, so like the artists that have done the art are very talented, clearly. But what were they told by Wizards? Like, because if you look at these fantasy artists' portfolio online, there's lots of sexiness, even from female artists. So they must have just said, hashtag no sexy. I just wonder how bad the communication was back and forth. Yes, the angel you've drawn looks beautiful, but we can see a little bit of skin near her ankle, and that is very risque, don't you know? Please bring another draft back next week. Oh, no, I think that little ripple in her clothing can be perceived as a nipple protrusion, so try again. Add another layer of clothing to her. I think this is the right play. He's tapped out. There's no tricks. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, I know it's buff from Benalia, but I feel like I'm confident. I was confident I was going to get another white source, but apparently not. I can still attack with the Malice and keep the Grace open, and it's still difficult for him to attack into it. But he can still hit me for 4, which is problematic. I need to get something out next turn. I can't afford to hit with this. He's at 19 anyway, so it's not worth it. Oh, I forgot about the third saga of Benalia. It's a good thing I didn't go in with that. I'll be at 1 if I lose everything and he doesn't buff anything. See, I think the Gerard saga would have really helped me here. I need to look at my mana source and see if I'm running too much black and too few white. I didn't think I was, but this shit's happening. And again, I told you before the game started that the Mox Amber is always a dead draw for me, but I'm not going to give up on it yet. It's too beautiful. It's a Mox. I have faith. I have faith in the power of the Mox. when I finally do get to use it, it won't have been worth all the games that it was a dead draw. But now I'm stubborn and committed to making it decent. I'll let you lethal. Just go. Oh, okay. You're also tapped out. I have to hit the Frontodon for obvious reasons. Pretty sure I'm still dead, though. I can't wait for him to untap, because I don't want to deal with him having mana to bust it open. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 16. I can block 10. I don't know. I don't know how to. I need to get used to the night stack and see what problems I'm having with it. All right, bro. You're taking too long to leave for me. All right, let's have a look at the mana source real quick. Maybe I screwed it up. I did take out a land, right? And it was a Memorial to Glory. We've got 9 white, 10, 11 white, 13, 14 white, and those don't really count since they won't work for my Call to Clout, since they won't work for Benalia or Calvary or other stuff. So I think I'm going to try it one more time, and then if I have the same issue, I will tinker with the white. Apparently people don't like her. I didn't read the information about her, but the lore, I guess she's just, everyone hates her. People, social justice people hate her because she's a token, apparently, and I can't remember why other people hate her, but physically she's my type, but she's not objectively sexy. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the old Sarah Angel, looking for Liliana, stuff like that. But unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see it again. This is rough. No 1 or 2 drops. I have a baffling end to stall. I think I have to. Yeah, that's better. Do I have 2 whites? I do have 2 whites. The center's tapped, right? Yeah, it does. I don't know. No, I already have a Call to Cavalry bottom. It's funny, I've been playing so long that scry change upon Mulligan still feels like a foreign new concept to me. I think it's a good idea. I'm glad that they've done it. But I still am like sort of surprised sometimes when I get to scry. I forget. Please don't counter. Screw you, Essence Scatter. I feel like he'll now play another 3 Essence Scatters within the first 5 turns. That seems to always happen to me. When there's a turn 2 Essence Scatter, there's a turn 3, turn 4, turn 5 Essence Scatter. Look, that card is absolutely beautiful. And the effects are fantastic. This is a fun fact. Apparently, planeswalkers were originally designed like sagas, and then sagas came from their old idea of planeswalkers. So this is finally a pretty decent opening, especially if this gets pulled off next turn. If he doesn't counter the call to cavalry, we shall see. Turn 3, Benalia. Turn 4, cavalry is the dream. Don't counter it. It would have to be an Essence Scatter, or no, sorry, Negate or Supreme Will. That's alright, that's alright. I still think Knights have a lot of potential. Benalia, what's Benalia like? Ooh, I'll take it. I'm super happy that they've changed this to Joyra, although I don't know why they don't allow you to change it out or pay for them and make packs cheaper by letting you buy avatars and cosmetics, which is pretty stupid if you ask me. I swear, if he bursts that treasure and negates it. Woo! Yeah. What you got now, Blue Black Control? You've missed your land drop. Oh, your Sailor of Means is not a little wall anymore. It's got these vigilance. I do like the hexproof animation. It's good. Most of the effects are good for like hexproof flying shit like that. That's an improvement. He's really mana screwed here. I can't really count this as a win, so to speak, because I feel like shit, I should have busted the... Is this too late? Yep. That's a serious misplay. I'm always so greedy with my dunes that I always forget to play it because I'm just so greedy with it that it doesn't occur to me to play it until it's like insane to play it, which is obviously a mistake. Tempted. Tempting. What is it? 2+1. Is this sorcery? Some of them aren't sorcery. I mean, I don't need the mana. However, I think I'd rather have 2 activations of dunes rather than getting rid of a chump blocker. Yeah. Besides, you can't block with it next turn anyways because of Benalia. Well, he's desperate. I hate you, Chupacabra. I hate you so much. Alright, we're gonna bust it open now, that's for sure. That was a misplay. I should have tapped the Dreadlands. Doesn't really matter, though, because I don't have the mana. I don't have anything to use it 4. However, it would be better for bluffing. Whoopsies. He's really behind. If I lose this, then this deck needs serious work. You're still dead, dude. I have a Dooms. Oh no. I'll be at 1. How much is the activation for this? Shit. This is really, really bad. 333. He'll get another blocker. Now I'm fine as long as he doesn't remove these Memorial to Glories that I'm about to do. So he'll spend all his mana to get something. Oh, I forgot he'll get Chupacabra back. So this is still not looking good. This isn't even a sorcery, so I don't know why I'm doing it now. I'm just used to the deserts being sorceries. Whatevs. Watch him Golden Demise now. That's how you learn not to be lazy when shit like that happens. He's gonna Golden Demise because I was lazy and I didn't want to wait till his turn. Thank you. Not thank you land drop, that's for sure. I'm getting flooded. However, okay, so he's gonna Scarab God a Chupacabra, pop a 2/2. He'll have 3 blockers, so I'll only have a 2/2 go through. So that's not good. That is not good. Oh man, fuck you, Scarab God. This guy's been behind the whole game. This deck maybe isn't fast enough. Perhaps, I don't know if, I don't think charge is worth it. I think I just need to blow the wild cards on the few things I'm missing. The most important thing is the 4 Knights of Malice and 4 Knights of Grace and getting more than 1 of each. That's good. That's good. That's good. I'll take it. Unless he counters it, and then I won't take it. I think I'm dead. I don't know if it's worth it to keep playing because there's nothing super tilting in this deck, I don't think. I can't remember all of the legendaries I put in, but Ariel creates tokens. I took the Vampire Lifelink guy out that can destroy stuff for 7 mana, which would be super useful. And I keep drawing lands, so I'm pretty dead. Pretty dead. And I think he's going to knock me out of gold. That's embarrassing. I still can't see if there's any chat, so if someone has said something, I'm sorry. Probably not. I feel like I would be able to see if someone did. Yeah, I think I'll give it 2 more turns to see if I draw any of the tilters, which there... How about 1 more turn? Alright, fine, 1 more. Ariel creates knights. The other one gives legendaries, plus I don't have any of that. Actually, yeah, I'm done. What's the point? I mean, he's got Scarab God, he's got 6 cards, he's got a huge card advantage. Alright, I need to have a look at this deck because he was so far behind, and I mean, I did get flooded, and I didn't get as much aggression as I would have liked. I'm probably gonna have to take this freaking Amber out, but I just have so much faith in it, and I want to make it work at least once. Like, how many legendaries we'd have to make this Mox actually activate? Actually, I think it'd be easier to just type legendary. And see what's in the deck. there's 3, 5. I thought I had more than 5. Is that really all I have? Yeah, I'm just being stubborn by having Ember in then. It just would be so amazing if you get it out at the right time. Nope, goodbye. Alright, what to add? Why don't we add a Karn just for fun? Yeah, let's add a Karn just for the hell of it. And hope to get better draws this time. Chat check. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. I'm a huge nub, so I have no idea what I'm doing. So that's why. Thanks for stopping by. I feel like their art decision to do like half cartoonish and half realistic was a huge mistake. So we have one early drop. I don't know why I can't get the one drop guys, the 2/1s. That's what you really need turn 1. But I think I'll keep this because of the Malice. And I will hope to draw a Benalia. I never remember which one of these is tapped. That was stupid. It should have been the plane. So this guy's got serious faith in vampires to keep playing them after Dominaria. Guess what, my friend? I've got your worst enemy right here. This is stupid. Obviously, I want to pay the 1 life. What you gonna do about a Knight of Malice? And he's playing Vanguard, so he must be playing Maverick Kit. Presumably. And I drew another Malice. Next turn I get a land drop. He's in trouble. I don't know why I didn't just cast first. He's tapped out. Dude, I have protection from white. What are you doing? Hexproof! I'm such an idiot. This is not the old knight. That's embarrassing. I forgot that the old knight is protection. This is hexproof. And I didn't even reorder the blockers, so this is gonna... Such a nub. At least the first strike came in for me. It's either another Knight of Malice or a Radiant Destiny. It's tempting. He's still screwed up. I screwed up as well thinking it was pro-white, but he screwed up for getting first strike. Do I play Radiant Destiny or Malice? I like to get Destiny up fast, but... Because if I play the Destiny now, next turn I can do Ariel. I think this is the biggest threat for him. Especially if he's getting black screwed, or if he's just playing mono white. This is what I need early game. Malice or Grace. Preferably the one that is bad for my opponent. See, she could have been somewhat sexy. I feel like even when they made the faces sexy, they zoomed out so far you couldn't appreciate it. I drew a Grace as well, so he was done for. I can't. Did they say? Is anyone watching know? Did they say? Okay, yeah, you can pay with gold. So I'm not gonna buy any packs at the moment because I bought so many. I still have another. I think, however many gems is like 20-ish packs. I can't believe I'm down to rank 4 gold. That's what you get for trying to play Sunbird's Invocation and the Immortal Sun. So this is the 1-drop I want every game, and this is the 2-drop I want every game. If I can draw another land, I won't be able to play Dominaria if I draw it because of the 2 unclaimed territories, but this is still a threatening board state, especially if I draw a 3rd land for the Vanillish Marshal. Vanillish Marshal. Why is it asking me to end turn there? There was nothing else I could do. There's no... I guess I could... Can you... would I be able to sacrifice this even though I didn't choose a creature? That seems contrary to past rules there. So if he has an Essence Scatter, that's going to be a huge bummer because he's playing white, so this will be a huge threat. Maybe I can make him use that new 2-mana Exile? No. See, I don't like how the client has just revealed to me that he doesn't have any Essence Scatters in his hand, since it immediately passed priority. I just auto tapping is too convenient not to use, and at the same time, constantly hitting control to have so that it doesn't automatically switch priority if you have nothing to do is also a pain. So it's like, what do you do? I guarantee he's playing Settle. So wait, what just happened? Excuse me. Did I miss something? Why did I just lose? I didn't hit end turn. What? Am I crazy? Can someone, I know people don't like to talk that much, but can you tell me if I'm crazy? Did I just automatically lose my second main phase there? Because why can't I cast Knight of Grace? Did I accidentally not choose Knight on one of these? They're both Knight, so there should be no reason why I can't play Grace. What the hell? Like, that's so bad for me. He's playing Settle, so I need to do as much damage as possible fast. And apparently, I lost my second main phase just for fun. Great. I don't see any way. Oh. Why was it saying end turn? I'm not crazy, right? It said end turn, not end combat. Jesus. Whew. It said end turn. It made me think that I had my second... It said it stole my second main phase. Motherfuckers. 5 stickers to my face says that he plays Settle here. I really would have loved a land drop, but I think I'm gonna... I like, the thing is I have to go in hard and fast to deal with white-blue control. And at the same time, I have to worry about Settle. However, I think 6 versus 8 doesn't make a difference because I can still lethal him next turn and force him to Settle next turn, and also force him not to use his mana next turn. So that's what we'll do. Wait, let's see. 3, 5. Next turn would be 8. It's still 13. We'll do those two. And hopefully force the Settle out. And I need the mana anyway, so frankly, I'm not too unhappy about a Settle. Unless it's just a cast out. Or something I didn't even expect whatsoever. That's not too bad. I would have preferred a Settle. but maybe I'll draw a land drop for once in my life. Please, Jesus, please. So I wonder what he's playing. I think this card is really good for Brawl, and maybe he's going balls deep Wizards, which I would commend him for, because they seem like a pain to get going in Standard. So I hope this game goes long so I can actually see what he's playing. I'm still worried about a settle, so I'm still going to do just 2. I'm halfway happy if he settles and halfway upset because I need the mana so bad. Or that. Forgot it's all historic spells and that she's historic. That's not ideal. So he's just playing legendary fun, I think. I'm just too used to the previous block, thinking about the wrong cards. Not settle I should be worried about is these freaking wizards. A mana would have been nice so that I could have gotten rid of Lyra. It's either the captain, which would still only make him 3 because he's not black. I could hope that he attacks and taps out, that he makes a mistake and taps out before he attacks, so that he can't counter the seal away on the Lyra, but that's risky. I think I'd rather just guarantee a play here. I mean, guarantee, not including counters. But if he taps out and I draw mana, I can cast out Lyra. Unless next turn he plays the hexproof crap. Which he very may well. It looks like he's just playing legendary fun. I don't have many options that I can hope for because of the lack of second white mana. It's not like I can get Banlish Banner and tap out, tap out, tap out. Well, I didn't get a mana anyways to to cast away. I can seal away. Or I can captain and try and ignore him. Seal away is flash, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. You know you want to settle those 2 knights? Do it. Do it. Do it. Let's settle the wreckage. Settle the wreckage, bro. Hey there, Dark Knight. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry, I need to make this chat bigger. I'm such a noob. Thanks for being patient and giving me a chance at being entertaining. So he's playing a second. And he's going to block another one. Do you have to spend money to get started playing, or do you have to give your starter cards to get you going? They do give you starter decks, but they only were usable for the first 2 days because then everyone got rewards and wild cards, and so hopefully they make a sealed format, which will make those viable again, because they are pretty fun decks. But no, you do need to spend. Right now, the economy is very bad because it's very hard to not spend money if you're new to the game. If you play a shit ton, back when they had they used to give you individual card rewards after each win. You were guaranteed a rare or mythic within the first 5, and after that, you would get commons, but they had a chance to upgrade. They removed those, which sucks hard. So it's pretty difficult for pretty difficult for new players without spending money until they release new formats. I can't remember how the sliver counter works. So put that card into your hand and exile the other card. So yeah, I want River in his hand. I put a card in this deck just for shiggles. Yes, I am married. I guess every game I'm either going to get mana screwed or flooded. So how threatening is Karn? Put a card you own from silver counter on exile into your hand. So he'll be getting back commit to memory. Dark spell normal hammer. Just one mana. One mana. That's all I need. Yeah, I am actually recently married as of about a month, believe it or not. I am the kind of person that thought I would absolutely never, ever get married. I don't really believe in it that strongly. But what are you going to do? We are a crazy, crazy couple, though. We're not the traditional married couple, not in the slightest whatsoever. We're both too, I would say, I don't know how to put it delicately without potentially offending people that aren't this way. Adventurous? If that makes any sense. To be a typical married couple. Why does it do this twice? Like, it does this with Azcanta as well. Or no, what's the other one it does it with? Just show it to me once and let me pick right away. Can anyone think of a benefit as to why it shows you them and then takes them away and then shows you them again for you to pick? I drew a land drop. Praise Jesus. So he greedily didn't retrieve the commit to memory. So what is he thinking here? Is he gonna settle me to prevent me from lethaling Urza? He either has a counter or a settle. Or hopefully neither. So it's between cast out and attack. I think I'll attack first, see what he does. If not, cast out. I need to get rid of Karn. He's at high enough life that I can't push for lethal, so. Oh man, did I just push 2 viewers away by saying either A, I was married, or B, crazy? Yes. Are you still there, Dark Knight? This must look amazing in foil. I think it's like a $100 foil at the moment. Hopefully this goes through and I can get rid of this or play another creature so that I don't have to risk 3 more life. I guess not. I'm going to be at 3 next turn. I swear, if his last card is in the gate. Okay, thank God. Yes, I want lands. I've been wanting lands all game. I've not been able to get them. Do I even need a black? No. 2 whites. Dark Knight, you did leave, didn't you? Screw you, dude. Did I leave 1 Excellence Binding in so that I could Binding his Castaway? Doesn't matter. I forgot. I thought he was going to do the Karn. There was a lethal I missed. Frickin' bummer. I still like the deck. Haven't played enough games yet. Yeah, soon, okay? New Baka. I think I just played him, right? This will be sweet, sweet revenge if so. That is a good hand. If I draw Dominaria, I am golden. Yeah, I'm really excited for the drafts because I'm primarily a sealed player, infinite arena player, and I haven't been able to go to many drafts and pre-releases in person recently, so it'll be good to get to draft again, even though it's not a real draft. It's just kind of a stupid draft, to be honest, but I think I'm going to hope for him to attack with the... No, he's not going to attack with the Branch Walker. I'm going to keep the Bodyguard. I'm not worried about his Branch Walker. My creatures are about to be +2/+2, so I'd rather keep them around for now. Watch your 3-mana Savage Stomp. Not that that would be a good play. It'd be a very bad play. Or at least a very inefficient removal. Shit, why did I drop the Swamp? Now I can't play Ben Marshall this turn. That was a new mistake. However, do I Dauntless Bodyguard Knight of Grace? Or do I Destiny? I think the correct play is a Bodyguard on why not? Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later. Appreciate it. Soon I'll be twice as entertaining with twice as much confidence. See you next time, man. This was all I played when it was just Ixalan. Ripjaw, Ripjaw. Basically, the way games played out was whoever played the first Ripjaw was the idiot, because the next person would play a Ripjaw plus Savage Stomp your Ripjaw. So you would just wait until someone played a Ripjaw, at least at the higher levels of play. If you were at lower levels, people always turned 4 Ripjaw, even if they were playing against another green. And then you turn 5 Ripjaw, stopped. And then they were dead, basically. So you would just sit there and wait. It wasn't super conducive to fun, but there were a lot of decks that you could play with just the Ixalan block that were fun that aren't viable now. You could do Revel and Riches, which you could make work. You could do Sunbirds and Immortal Sun. There were a lot of fun decks you could do. I can't attack this turn unless I want to lose something, but turn after that, hopefully something good will happen. If I would have bodyguarded... No, I did bodyguard the Grace, right? There needs to be a reminder here. They've added reminders for everything else. Why the hell not? Watch him play... I've had this happen to me before where I thought I was playing a mono red player, then they dropped a red and they played the 2 and 1 red, do 2 damage to all non-pirates. Just blew me away. And he's obviously playing mono green though. If we keep up like this though, I will get ahead. Unless he draws Savage Stomp after Savage Stomp after Savage Stomp. Because he can't afford attacks, I've got 2 for strikers, and I'm slowly going to be able to pump my stuff. And just overrun him. Actually, I don't know if it's Radiant Destiny or Call to Calvary here. You have 4 blockers. If I play Calvary, I'll have 8 attackers. Presumably, he'll have 5 blockers next turn versus 8 attackers. 2 of those attackers are going to die to the Rift Jaws. Don't think it's worth it to try and overrun him. I think it's better to hope that I get another Benelish Marshal or the Gerard, and that way I can just attack freely without worrying about him getting a super efficient trade. Yeah, I think that's the best play. He's going to play Galta. Almost as bad as Galta. Some might say worse, but I would prefer Carnage Tyrant right now over Galta. I'm still in the advantageous position now because of the first strikers. That's not what I needed, but it's alright. I don't know, Green didn't get any sort of AoE in Dominaria, right? That's super rare for Green anyways. Watch them have Reaper did a Hurricane or something. I'm going to leave a bluff white open. And pray to Jesus that next turn I draw Gerard or Benelish Banner or the Marshal. Because if he drops Galta, I have to lose a lot to block into it. This is good. It's amazing how helpful First Strike is in these situations. Especially 2, right? Because if it was just 1, it wouldn't. He could be attacking with a Carnage Tyrant and Rift Jaws each turn. I'm surprised this guy must just be playing. This isn't that Friends deck, right? That's several colors with Rekindling Phoenix. He just must be playing whatever good green stuff he has, I guess. I can also draw Radiant Destiny. There are a lot of cards that I can draw that will save me here and put him in a lot of trouble. That's not one of them, unfortunately. Radiant Destiny There's 2 more of those. There's 2 more marshals. There's 3 banners. There's 2 Gerards. That's 10 cards that I need out of 46. It's like a 1 in 4 chance that I draw what I need to really put him in a lot of trouble. Again, that's not it. There's no need to play this right now. I'd rather have the bluffing potential. What is this? Untap target creature gains 2 form reach. Oh, this must have been from the Branch Walker. I love untap mechanics. That's my absolute favorite mechanic in the entire game. If anyone played during Shadowmoor or Eventide, the untap was brilliant. So it wasn't, if you're already familiar with it, sorry. But if you're unfamiliar with it, what it was is, imagine this card had a tap ability that pinged for 2 damage. It would be an untap ability. And it just added so much complexity to combat, and I really loved it. There was so much strategy when you had those untap mechanics. Hilariously, I can't remember which of these Knight of Graces has the protection because there's no visual cue. Like in real life, you can make your own visual cue or write on a notepad, but they move creatures around, so I couldn't even say, oh, it's right down in person to the left. They need to add a visual cue for these bodyguards here. So I believe it's the left Knight of Malice and my right Knight of Grace now that have conditional indestructible. That's really bad. So now I need to draw 2 cards now. I had a Settle in this deck, but I think I took it out. Settle would be perfect. Because I don't think he would expect it. I would find a way to get him to go all in. And then I would settle. That's alright. I mean, if I did it this turn, he would just sack the Brontodon to destroy the Destiny, so I wouldn't be able to attack. But if I draw another Dunes or another Desert, I'll finally be able to attack. We shall see. It's 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Please, Jesus. Absolute lack of sexiness. I mean, I would take her into the bedroom. I'm sure that underneath all that armor, she's beautiful. She's got what I need. But she doesn't look like it from afar. Are there any sexy men? He's alright. Still Leaf Champion is better. Oh god, who's he gonna fight? Make a mistake and fight. Nope. See, that was a mistake. I should have bodyguarded the Marshal. That was me being a freaking noob. Just wasn't thinking about it. Damn it. So stupid. Just because I was rambling on about not knowing who had the protection, and I thought, Knight of Grace has one. It sure would be nice and perfect for OCD if the Knight of Malice had one too. No, dumbass, put it on the Vanillish Captain that you're desperately in need of. That's good. If this lasts till the 3rd saga, he's in trouble. I will finally drop this land since I have the Dunes. If I draw another Dunes, I need the mana. So his options are to, he was saving the Brontodon for the Destiny, but he's now probably going to have to do something about the Benalia before it hits the 3rd saga. However, I wouldn't put him past him to go for the value play and get rid of Destiny since, Well, there we go. I think some people would make the mistake of going for value and assuming that the saga already had a third of its effect go, so why not get rid of the destiny? But he made the right choice. This is a long-ass game, and I am in trouble. He's drawn 7 lands, I've drawn 8. So I have no excuses in terms of land. That was the top deck. If I can last long enough, he might go all in next turn. If I can top deck the Banalish guy that gives my creatures +1/+1 as well, or another Radiant Destiny, he's in trouble. I still think of every time I see a white +1/+1 effect, I always think of Crusade, because I remember Crusade from back in the day, and that was the first real Anthem enchantment. Jade Light's somewhat sexy, I guess. But you have to stretch your definitions of sexy very, very far. It's like hopping from one small puddle to another, to another, to another, to arrive at the conclusion that's current Magic card is sexy. That's what it's like, puddles. That's how far you have to reach. Which is really sad, because she's a merfolk. She's a water merfolk as well. Why would she be wearing all that clothing? It just gets in the way when you're swimming. Alright, so 5/6 crumble, He has +2/+4, so 7, 10. How many blockers does he have next turn if I go all in? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll have 11 attackers 2 turns from now. Go ahead, give me my timeout. I'm not sure what the right play is here. If they were 5/5s, the knights, I could afford to first strike block. Wait a minute, I have 3 first strike knight blockers. So that's 4, 8, 12. And he will have 9 toughness if this is all he has. Let's go for it. I can at least save them via these guys if need be. That's a lot of first strike. He has to have another card in hand to deal with this. It might have been a misplay by him. He might have missed that I had 3 of the... Or maybe I'm missing something. That's fine. You're still in trouble. You're still in trouble, dude. Okay, he did have something else. Oh man, that's brutal. Perfect toughness. Oh, I think he just won the game with that. That's still a sorcery. So I need to now sack these fuckers. Okay, so there are visual cues. It's a miracle. Stream. That was rough. How many card draws is he going to get for this? Wait, why did he only get 1 with the first strike? I swear I've seen Ripjaw do several instances of drawing for first strike. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so he just got 3 cards, and he took out 3 of mine. No, he only got 1 card. I swear I've seen that happen with First Strike and Ripjaw, but I guess not. I guess I'm crazy. And again, I can't do anything because I'm not drawing any anthems. It should be like a 1 in... The odds are right now very high that I should have drawn another anthem effect, and it's just not happening for me. I mean, I have the Dominaria for me next turn, which is helpful, but I won't be able to swing for lethal, so I'll have to be careful. Hope that I can take out some of his shit while leaving some blockers open. Next turn, everything's going to be 5 or higher. 6 if I bust the dunes. So that takes care of everything on the board. So I won't have any bad trades. That is not what I wanted, Jesus. Jesus just doesn't love me today. At least this is a decent game. Even if it's a bit of a stupid stalemate. Alright, this is going to take about... Oh, I have 1 timeout! Because apparently I used 2 for that last phase. This is terrible. They need to fix this. So if I pop the dunes... I mean, I can attack the Mouse and the Grace without worrying too much, without popping the dunes. If I do pop the dunes, the only benefit will be attacking with... I can't afford to because he's got 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 attackers out. 3 of them have trample. Can I even afford to attack at all? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't afford to attack. But just with 1. Which doesn't really do anything to him, but I have to try. I'm an idiot. I have vigilance. Why am I such an idiot? Oh my god. Is there a control Z? I would have attacked with both the knights. Damn it. I always forget about the Ascension Vigilance. Such a noob. How have I even gotten to this rank? I was master until I fucked around, but apparently, I'm retarded. Yay, I killed a Llanowar elf! Because I forgot about vigilance. At least I know he has 2 forests in his hands. I have faith that after these last 7 turns of terrible draws, we will draw one of the 10 anthems left. Fine. Whatever. You know what? I almost put Urza's Ruinous Blast in, and it would be pretty fun to play right now. Or at least before Ruinous. For so long, I've been in the advantageous position, because he just can't afford to attack. Because of the First Strike, right? Whereas I can afford to attack. But it's still a awkward situation. That's not what I needed. However, this time we will not make the mistake of attacking. Well, we can't anymore because of indestructible death touch. So there goes that. Ronus, why? Why? You do get 1 free copy of Ronus. Or maybe you don't. Maybe I opened 1. Yeah, this guy is just playing whatever rares and mythics he has that are mono green. He's done pretty well. But in my defense, this is my 3rd game with this Knight's deck, so... Fine. We'll go after this, okay? Probably about 5 minutes. I'll be back later after this game. I have to take someone I am taking care of to go get their brand new medical marijuana license and get their fulfillment, which I'm pretty excited about. Even though I don't really use it every once in a while. But this person is absolutely clueless about what they need for their pain management. So they need me to go and tell them all about the weeds. Well, that's an interesting draw, at least. I don't know what we can do with it. But at least it's fun. I just tossed this in for fun, if anyone's wondering why the hell this is in here. So, we definitely need to obviously do this. And please, please, get a banner. Anthem. Ugh. Ugh. Oh man, thanks for the planes, bro. Thanks for the planes, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Shit. Has anyone said anything? Sorry. No. If anyone is even there. My Twitch always shows 3 viewers because of my other laptop. I don't know why. Karn might be able to do something interesting for us. He's going to go in with Ronus again, probably for Karn. So I will have to jump block because Karn is my only way of, apparently my only way of increasing my chances of getting something I need. Wait a minute, where's the arrow? What's he attacking? It usually highlights. What's the deal? It must mean he's going in for my life, right? Hopefully. Okay. Whew. How useful is this? Star creature, reverse power among creatures you control is flying for strike lifelink. That's not super useful because of his... Are these permanent counters? I never had... Okay, so I could make a 6 flying first strike. It's not perfect permanent, right? Yeah. I have to go for another Anthem effect. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it here because this game is taking forever and I gotta get this person their meds. I will, if anyone is there, I will be back later. Thanks for watching and giving me a chance to be entertaining. It is my solemn swear